Shalom everyone. So today I wanted to do a video response to Creative Wife Life. I wanted to do a video response for you regarding your situation. Help, I'm feeling unprepared. Relax. Relax. That is the beauty of homeschooling, that you can dare to relax, take it easy, take your time, go with the flow, right? Your daughter's still young, you're not rushing to meet any deadlines or anything like that. In your state, the laws are very laid back. I'm not sure if she's even compulsory age for being considered homeschooled at this point, but even if she is, it doesn't matter. You can take a sigh of relief and just plan as you go, okay? One of the biggest things that people do is they tend to overbuy curriculum, and they buy a lot of curriculum for their young children. Your children are young. You don't need a whole stack of curriculum unless they are really moving quickly through stuff and they're grasping basic concepts at an early age, and you want to challenge them and give them more work. There is no need to sit and buy a complete curriculum set for a very young child. There's no need. There are lots of books, living books that you can go through. Go to the library, make it hands-on, do a lot of fun hands-on activities, interactive activities. It doesn't have to be book, working, curriculum. It doesn't have to be that way. Just, if you said you wanted to set up a homeschool space in your house, set it up, maybe put up some Montessori shelves, a few little activities with that. Get some living books, some nature books, books about whatever it is that you want her to know, that you are trying to teach her, and use those. Go to the thrift stores in your area, get some books on things that you would like to teach her, and map out, as you go along, just kind of map out what you want to do, whether it's for the week, if you can plan, if you are one of those people that can plan for a week or for a month. I cannot plan so far in advance because my schedule is constantly flip-flopping and changing. Sometimes, I have older kids. Sometimes I have to do things with them. For example, coming up, we're going to be taking my daughter to college soon, so that is something that is going to kind of like interfere into our schedule. So there are plenty of disruptions in my schedule, and I can't plan that far. My mind just does not go that far. I need to actually I'll probably make a video soon of how I plan, and basically I really, at this point, it's a very laid back situation. I don't plan. I have a master plan, a master schedule that I created for the kids. And let me see if I can kind of show you really quick. Yikes. And then, so here it is right here. This is my son's schedule here. Okay, so as you can see, we do Bible first, then we have a 10-minute activity for each subject, okay? And that's Sunday through Thursday. Most of the time we don't even do the Sunday schedule. Sometimes I have to combine it with one of the other days. Then for each day, I'm sorry if I'm holding it. For each day, I have something scheduled specifically for that day. So for example, Monday I have Bible, 10-minute language arts activity, spelling, vocabulary, which is wordly wise. Then I have a cooking elective. We don't always do cooking, and that's fine because that time can be spent outside. And we have math, and then gym is, which right now is them playing outside. So yes, so anyway, and then on Tuesday we have the 10-minute math activity, then we have math, logic, social studies, and then gym. So that's how I break our day up. And like I said, you just kind of map out the things that you would like to teach your daughter, and take it easy. Take it one step at a time. Make it fun, make it engaging. You know, that's all you have to do. You don't need to prepare and, do this big spectacle. The beauty about homeschooling is that you can start and stop whenever. Okay? You can, your schedule is so flexible. You're so flexible in what you can and cannot do that, it's almost like you feel kind of lost, because you're like, wow, I have so much freedom to be able to teach my child today. If I want to teach them um, if I want to teach them science today and I want to get a little deeper, I can do that. Or if I want to teach them civics, or if I want to teach them, world history, or whatever the case may be, you can take your time and do it. You can focus on one subject per day. You can focus on 2 subjects per day. Focus on the things that are important to you. But you don't, like I said, like I keep reiterating, you do not have to make it a structured thing. She is still young. Okay, so you don't want her to get bored easy, and you don't want to get burnt out and frustrated yourself. So you just want to keep it kind of lighthearted right now and fun, and then slowly but surely you work in a little bit more and more as you go along. Another thing too, I'm like looking over here. I have a few books. I left one in my room that I'm reading, but you can pick up one of these books. I'm sure you've seen these before. Okay, so here are the other 2 books. Sorry about that. Home Learning Year by Year, How to Design a Homeschool Curriculum from Preschool through High School. And here's another one if this is more of something that you're looking for. Guerrilla Learning, How to Give Your Kids a Real Education with or Without School. So those are some ideas of books that you can use as a reference. Those are the types of books that you would want to reference for planning out what exactly you want to teach your children. It's just up to you. It's just up to you. It doesn't have to be a set thing. There is no set curriculum. There's no perfect curriculum for children. And a lot of people, they kind of get like, they see what other people do on their channels, and they're like, I'm gonna copy everything from soup to nuts. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. And I'm not only talking to you, but other mothers as well. You see everyone doing the work boxes, and then you see all of the workbox videos. All of the work boxes are just work. Where is the break for the child? Where is an activity, built in that you can, that they can kind of like take a break from the academics and just kind of like, have like a couple of minutes to themselves doing something fun. They're children, for God's sake. And they're young children. They need to play. Children learn through play. Okay? Children are very visual. They learn through play. And that is how they're going to pick up and absorb whatever you're teaching them. So just for you guys to keep all of that in mind, And don't stress out when you are trying to plan for your homeschooling. Take it easy. Pick out a few subjects that you would like for your children to learn, and roll with that. It doesn't have to be a big grand spectacle. They're not in high school. They're not graduating high school just yet. Relax. And that's the advice that I can offer you. Don't follow what other people are doing. Do what works for you, and most of all, what works best for your child. Not everything everyone else is doing on their videos works for your child, okay? Not everything that everyone else is doing on their videos works for all of their children, okay? That one thing that they're showing you works for one child, but it may not necessarily work for another. You have to remember, children, some of them are visual learners, some of them are auditory learners, some of them are kinesthetic learners. There are different methods of learning. So you cannot just group all of your children in the same learning boat, because that's what they do at school. And I'm sure one of your goals in homeschooling was to make their education as individualized as possible. Stick to your theories, stick to why you chose to homeschool your children, and go with that. Don't use someone else's video or someone else's ideals to say, okay, I'm going to copy that whole thing, because it just may tend to be prove to be disastrous and blow up in your face. So just kind of relax, take it one step at a time. If you need to stop something because it's not working, revisit something else or try something new, then it's fine. In the middle of the school year, it happens. It happens. Just relax and just, go with what works for your child. So with that said, that's all I wanted to say. I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more. And I appreciate you watching. Shalom.